Either way, we're moving on to the next servant, because that's what I'm doing today. Oh boy! Apocrypha fans, rejoice! Or Karna fans, rejoice! For your... I'm gonna consider your Lord and Savior is here. From Apocrypha. Oh boy, this character, oh boy. Okay, so since I'm doing this by order of skills, I'm trying to organize this so it's like exactly as it's shown on the left. Then I'll do the last three, but we're gonna start with these. I'm basically gonna be covering the covering already the best skills he has, which is kind of like, my god, some of the best, if not the best skills he has. Jesus. Well, either way, gotta show it off. Mr. Karna here. So, first up, basic attacks, then skills, and I activated the code cast by accident. Okay, first up, aerial attacks. I'll be fair to tell you, his air attacks are not the greatest. Especially that first one. The second one, good. The first one, no. Hell no. So, they're fine. But they're... eh. Yeah, your boy Karna's here. Okay. One basic, one light. Which you can then go into aerial attacks, because Karna actually jumps with his, so that's good. Two basics, one heavy. Not the greatest. I've seen better 2 light, 1 heavy. There are better characters with this. His is fine, but nothing amazing. 3 light, 1 heavy. This is the best part of this. Best one. Yeah. So those were 2 heavies, by the way. His 3 light, 2 heavy is really nice because of the AoE around him. It's actually ridiculously good. So this is one of those I use for basically clearing mobs. It's very good. 4 light, 1 heavy. Was that 4 light, 1 heavy or 4 light, 2 heavy? I'm kind of wondering now. Oh, 2 heavy. Okay, 4 light, 2 heavy. Okay, interesting. This is not okay. That's a pretty good one. That's fine. That's good. That's very good. And finally, 5 lights. Yep. There you go. It almost seemed like a nice transition, right? Okay. Yeah. His 5 lights good. Well, the lights are fun. The problem with him is his lights are weirdly slow. The majority of the Lancers actually have really fast light attacks. He does not. But, on the other hand, for the lack of speed of his basic attacks, he has the biggest range out of every character in terms of basic attacks. Into just baseline range of basic attacks. So, yeah, there is a scary moment for this. And if you activate attack speed, well, I'll show you. It actually becomes really decent. And imagine with the Thunder ability. Look at this. It's actually pretty fast. Yep. So, it can be a monster if he freaking wants to be a monster. Just put some attack speed on him and his basic attacks become basically the best ones in the game. Some of the best ones in the game. Okay. Either way though, basic attacks can only take you so far. As I said before, skills. Because these are your damages and your big ass damages. First up, oh brother. Oh Brahma, wait. Okay, thanks game. The logic is from Fate Extra CCC. It's kind of weird. From what I understand, because originally this is the spear he uses for CCC, and since Extella kind of is a continuation, or basically, you know, follow up to Fate Extra, this is the spear that he uses for Fate Extra. I don't really understand the absolute reason why why is he constantly using it, but at least in Extella, this is the spear he uses on a constant basis. Also, probably, I also remember they changed the design of a lot of things for him, because designing his normal Apocrypha design in a game would be bonkers hard. So I'm going with the excuse that it would have been too hard to actually do the rest. If you're wondering specifically about the armor as well. But this is the design they went for back when they made CCC, so that's probably the main reason why he's using it here. Either way, Oberama covered the earth. So, this skill is, for lack of the better word, bad. You can turn it around a little bit, but it has a... no worries. It has an annoying charge time. You can be interrupted from it. It has garbage range. And I mean garbage range. Or something with a charge up like that. And it's got good damage. But it doesn't take the point away that it's just a small beam with, well, relatively high damage. You will never be able to combo that into from anything at all. It is probably his worst skill, I dare to say. So, Oberama cover the earth? No. While it's nice you can kill people with your eyes, no. Just don't. Just do not use that. Next up, Oberama Curse Me. Oh boy, this skill. So, Karna's a Lancer, right? This skill is bonkers. It's more broken than Shining Ring of Promise from John. So, not only has it higher, probably as much range as Shining Ring of Promise, deals more damage than Shining Ring of Promise. But you know what's worse than all of this? If you are literally near Karna as the enemy, and you hit, if you're Karna and you hit dead on them with this, they die. This actually ability has a property of hitting twice for around 6,500 damage. And your HP for around 6,500 to 7,000 damage. If you are near Karna when he uses this, you are either close to dead or dead. This kill, technically speaking, can one-shot. It's gotta be point blank, but it can one-shot. Two-shot technically, but one. We're gonna call it one-shot for shit, for the case of, you know, you only used one ability to kill. So yeah, this ability is actually his most broken ability, by far. Out of all of his skills, it's broken. Next up, Light of Buddha. This is his rush skill, which you can redirect mid however you want, because this thing has actually a lot of maneuverability. It is a really good rush skill. The negative is you can be interrupted while doing this rush, and the damage only comes around when he actually slams down. That is the only time the damage comes out. However, it's still a really good skill, which can take people out of some skill sometimes, depending on how it's used. Either way, Light of Buddha, this is a good skill. It's not as good as Oberama Curse Me, or because you are getting yourself into danger by using the skill, because you can't stop the animation once you're stuck in it. But it's still good. Next up, Show the Heavenly Lightning. So this skill doesn't seem to have a lot of range, right? Just from the animation alone. I call bullshit. This ability is broken as well. not for the same reasons as Obrama Curse Me. This skill gets him drive faster than Obrama Curse Me, yes, but the damage is not even as high. But what it does have is what I'm gonna consider the most bullshit thing in this game. Deceptive range. The animation does not portray the actual range of the skill. The range of the skill, if I throw it from here, it seems to go up... Freaking hell. Okay, I'm gonna do it once. Okay, I'm trying to do this directly forward, by the way. Not anywhere else. It supposedly goes up to here, right? Around this spot from where I was over there. Nope, it goes up to around here. Yeah, the skill's animation does not portray the actual damage or effectiveness of the skill. The skill does not go from here to here. It goes from there to around over here. This region over here. It's ridiculous for a cone-shaped ability. That's a cone-shaped ability in this game to have this much range. It is actually dumb. So yeah, this is literally his second best skill. Not even gonna... Weirdly enough, the Lancer is better at being an archer than some archers in this game, by the way. Somehow. Because of those two skills. And we're not even done. There's one more. There's technically two more skills that are good on his kit. He only has two bad skills, technically speaking. Which are, one you already saw, which was Obrama Curse Me, which is... That one's just bad. It's not unusable, but it is not good. We're going for the next ones, though. So two of these are good, the other one is... not that great. But you can still technically use it, but it's not recommended at all. Either way, let's go. I forgot any questions, I'm here to answer either way, chat. Don't worry about it. Anyways. Okay, so first up, follow the sun. This is his close range skill. It's instantaneous coming out. Once you click the button, it comes out. Point done. If you hit someone with this very well, so because it's a close range skill and it comes out instantaneously, it is already good. It's already good. Just for that reason alone. But the main reason why it's good is because it's a weird reasoning, but it is deceptive. Not in the range, but in how it looks. Due to Karna's normal basics, people can actually, and I'm not kidding, confuse this for basic attacks. I'm not even joking. They can literally confuse this for basic attacks. The main strength of the skill against other players is how deceptively normal it looks. And because it's so deceptively normal looking, at least the beginning, it catches people off guard more times than you can actually count. So the main power of Follow the Sun is deceptiveness. Its weakness, well, it's not exactly fast animation. You are stuck in that animation for a bit, but a lot of characters have that weakness, so it's not exactly common to him. But it's still a weakness, and it must be mentioned. But nonetheless, this skill is strong, does good damage, very good damage. Just, yeah, it's a very good skill. Next up, Obrama Under the Heavens. So this is an AoE around him. Stun. This is a stun, AoE stun around him. And it's good. It's actually probably the best AoE around the character stun in the game. Probably the best one. Is his. Again, I still will only say this. If you want to use Obrama Under the Heavens, you're gonna suffer, because you're gonna have to practice, and, you know, it's the case for almost every stun. You're gonna have to practice this a lot to get good at it. But if you get good at it, you can get some very good kills with this. Oh boy. I am not even joking. So, again, it's the stun. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's a stun. It's an AoE stun around him, which makes it better than normal stun. It's relatively fast. And it's good. It's just good. It doesn't go for block, obviously. It can be blocked, like, almost every stun. Again, there is an exception. Then, Obrama splits the earth. So this is the other eye skill. So, this is the skill. First up, the only actual effective area is that, you know, the scorched earth on the ground there. That he does. Which is not that big. Just to start off, it's not that big. Next, he also has a delay, and the damage is kinda sad. I'll be fair, this thing does not do a lot of damage. It's fun to use. It's funny to use if you want, but I do not recommend the skill. Like Obrama cover the earth, or basically like the other goddamn eye skill, I don't recommend. Karna is more of a meme and less of an actual strong thing. And now, to show off, obviously he's got... So his drive works like this. He is invincible during this, so don't worry about it. That is actually a pretty big area as well. Now, he does have a problem. His drive has one tiny problem. I'm gonna show you right now. Look at the wall. Yep, there you go. So that's the problem with this drive skill. If there is a wall where he throws the spear, this thing does nothing. So his drive skill has one negative, but the negative is relatively small in the majority of places, so it's not. And as long as you're well positioned, you can live with it. Anyways, time to show him off, because I think it's more fun to show the character off in an actual setting than this. But it's also easier to explain this way. I'm just gonna say, by the end of this session of guides, my throat is gonna be dead. Last time it was like this time is not gonna be different. Okay, so custom, create a room for battle. So this is the skill that is both mine, my personal usage, but this is my personal usage and my recommendation. This is the what I'm gonna call the eye meme. This is the eye meme build, and I'm gonna do one more, which is what I consider what I'm gonna call the stun build. Yes. So we have three builds. I'm gonna call 2 builds and a meme. So recommended build, which involves Obrama Curse Me, show the Heavenly Lightning, follow the sun, Light of Buddha. You have the eye meme build, which is both eye skills plus 2 other skills. Here, at this point, it's just put both eye skills in there and choose another 2 at will. Just for memes. And then finally the stun build, where the only difference between this and recommended is you put stun instead of Light of Buddha. You probably should keep follow the sun in the majority of the skills. Technically, if not for the eye meme build, I'd say keep Obrama Curse Me and show the Heavenly Lightning always. These 2 skills are ridiculously good. Oh, but there is one weakness to show the Heavenly Lightning I did not mention. I forgot. Show the Heavenly Lightning has a tiny problem. It can get stuck on variations of terrain, so watch out on that. Obrama Curse Me, no, that thing is bullshit. Either way, we're gonna use the recommended build, so... Oh yeah, and install skills, just a general build works. or do your own build, because that's the fun of this game as well, making your own build that works for you. A friend of mine in this game, Asko, known for exactly that. Okay, just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Anyways, time to show him off. So this is what I mean by, as you see, their health bars after getting hit point blank by the Obrama Curse Me went to nothing because Obrama Curse Me. That is what I mean by that skill being actual bullshit. Also, Brahma Cursed Me and showed the Heavenly Lightning are really good so far. You can also redirect that, by the way. Kinda so. Also, his basic attacks go so far you can kinda catch enemies with them. As you can kindly see. Oh yeah, this is his single heavy. I don't talk about heavies a lot because basically nobody uses them. They're not very useful. Gonna come back here anytime soon. See what I mean by his skill by himself can basically kill people? Oh boy. This is the power of drive. This is what I meant, drive is scary. That's a defense tower, by the way. Obviously, if the AI could get on drive, they could mitigate more damage, but drive in this game is ridiculous. You never want to, in this game at least, use drive just to do the skill. You want to use as much of the drive time as possible. And use the skill only at the very end. Because you want to maximize as much of the damage as possible. And yeah, that's it. There's not a lot of combos to him. There is the combo of you can go from Obrama... my bad. You can combo from Show the Heavenly Lightning into Obrama Curse Me. If I'm not wrong. Give me a minute. Depending on the distance, by the way. If you're closer, you can. It depends on the distance from you to the enemy. But at close range, you can throw both range skills and pretty much kill a person, or I'll almost kill a person. Either way, close enough. So, Karna. So, what's the conclusion on Karna? You're asking then? He is bullshitly good. He is ridiculously strong. He is one of the two characters that does not need a freaking one. Okay, my bad. One of the 3 characters in this game that does not need a buff skill and can still kick major ass easily. And I mean easily. He is not exactly hard to play except for how to use Light of Buddha. His skills do a lot of damage, have ridiculous range, and his basic attacks are slow but can be mitigated by code casts. My point is, he's really good. The only big negative of Karna. It's all good. Have a good day, creeping yum. So basically, the only big negative of him, and it's not even that big, it's more of a negative more than anything else, is the lack of a buff skill, which doesn't let him keep up with some of the even more broken characters in this game. So, comparatively to John, how much stronger is this? Is he? A lot stronger. He doesn't suffer from the negatives like John does. So, basically, from the last rank I gave B to Jana B, he would be at the level of an Emiya, at a solid, freaking strong, at a solid A. Just not EX yet. EX, there are specific characters for EX, and for good reason. He is still ridiculously strong and one of the best characters in this game. He's not the best for combos, but he's the best on just pure damage, freaking dealing on range attacks, probably. So, that is Karna. He gets an A.